Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to another video. Okay, so as you can see, I started building before I had my software turned on, which, in my defense, I hit the record button. So, this footage, the first part of it is going to be the same as it's kind of always been, but then it's going to get to higher quality after this first little intro part. So I was using XSplit, which is what I've been using since I started my YouTube channel, and I've been using the free version, so I can't do 1080. But anyway, as fast as I'd hit record or do anything, it just wasn't doing properly. Like I said, I hit record and it wasn't doing anything, so I had to I hit the record button later, and that's the reason the house had already been started building. But I cut out so much footage for this. It was going to be an hour-long speed build, like sped up 800%. It was an hour long. So I cut big chunks out, which I ended up cutting way more out than I expected because I lost part of the footage. So I had everything in my editor, and don't get me wrong, I do have it in my save folders, but I had already edited the footage. I had cut out all the stuff that I wanted to keep, well, cut out all the stuff I didn't want to keep, and had left what I wanted, and it all got removed, and I don't know when it got removed. I couldn't go back far enough to retrieve my data. I used DaVinci Resolve 17, and you can only go back a certain amount of times, and yeah, it was past that by the time I realized that my footage was gone. So anyway, I don't even know if the footage is in the correct order. I think that I've got a couple clips duplicated. I am sorry. This has been a long week. We have had so much stuff go down. I am sitting down recording this voiceover at 5 o'clock on the day that it was supposed to be uploaded at 3. So I'm already 2 hours behind, and I haven't even finished the voiceover. I haven't finished the video, and I haven't uploaded it. So, it's been rough, guys. It's been rough. I almost didn't even post it. I haven't been inspired. I haven't been just... The idea of launching my Sims game these days has just been rough. Like I said, we've had so much stuff go on, in the family, and just, stuff with the kids, and it's just been so stressful and just so much that just the idea of sitting down and trying to record, trying to build, trying to do anything was just a struggle. So, anyway, I jumped around. Ooh! I jumped around with the stuff that I've been doing, trying to get motivated again. But I eventually jumped back up here and finished the build. And speaking of that, I don't have much landscaping, the entire backyard. That pretty much, I lost that footage. That's what you guys are not going to see. I think you get to see me finish the little pergola, is that what those are called? I don't even know. Terrace. You'll see when I get to it, but that's way later. Anyway, I do have screenshots of what the area looks like, or what the backyard looks like. I do have screenshots at the end of this video of how the backyard turned out, and I don't know, I kind of like it, I kind of don't. As you guys can tell from the title and everything, this is a base game only build. And so I really limited myself, and I couldn't use a whole lot of the kids' stuff because, of course, those came from packs. So I decided to build a 4-bedroom family home that's total base game, which honestly I thought about and even pulled up some inspiration pictures and everything of just doing a one sim starter home base game, and then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna wuss out. I'm gonna actually do a big build for the base game. I'm gonna prove that I can do it. Anyway, I did do it, but I had to get creative. So I ended up having a mud room in this house, and then after I started furnishing, remembered that I couldn't use laundry day. So I do furnish that with stuff that came from base game, but I highly recommend if you want to download this game and you have the laundry pack installed, I would put the laundry stuff in the mud room. But anyway, the whole deal with the backyard. So I decided to make a little, I don't even know what you'd call it, but it's like a racetrack kind of thing, or like you know how inside you can have the car rugs that have like the streets and the houses or whatever the mat has. I decided to kind of make one of those outside in the dirt, but I wasn't going to be like super intricate or whatever because it is a little kid. Like, I was thinking a little kid playing outside in the dirt with his cars or whatever. So I used the pond tool for the first time since they added it, by the way, and built a little tiny pond in the middle of his play area so I could put the ferry or whatever the boat is that came with, well, the boat, I don't know, the boat toy. So I put all the cars, and I put the train, and I put just some blocks and some stuff over there that looks like a kid could actually go and play, but none of it's actually playable. It's just for looks. But anyway, yeah, as you just saw flash up on the screen, and it was very quick, I apologize. If you need to go back and pause to actually read it, feel free. But I did use several different Simmers artwork in this house, and I decided to add it as an afterthought because the house looks so empty. So what I did was, when I took the screenshots, I made sure to take screenshots of the artwork, and I've kind of wedged them in with the room builds. So I didn't have the artists of the Simmer, whatever, the creator of the item pop up at the end with the screenshots. So I do, it's the same screenshot, so you will see them again, but I zoomed in more and I focused more on the paintings. So yeah, I think I used 5 different people's paintings in this build. I don't know. Like I said, I will throw them on the screen, and they will be linked in the description of the build if you decide that you want this build in your game. And if you want this build in your game, it should be on the gallery by the time this video is posted. I still have yet to do that too. Oh, today's been a day. It's been a week. It's been a week, but it's Friday. It is Friday, guys. It is Friday. I've made it. I have made it through this week. And tomorrow, I'm having a horror movie day with one of my best friends. So, you know, things are going to look up. Things are going to look up. I just got to finish this day. So I decided, originally this was going to be a walk-in closet for the master bedroom. But once again, the walk-in closet items came with the Dream Home Decorator pack. And, oh, this is the base game build. Count how many times I say that, guys. I should have added a counter. Anyway, so I ended up making this a really small nursery, which, you know, in the game, babies are objects. They don't need room. Just shove them in a corner somewhere. But I like the idea of a nursery, so I'm making this a small little nursery, and I made this changing table right here with a dresser and one of the ottomans, and I even got the diapers, and I got a tissue box for like the wipes, and then later I'm gonna put a little rubber ducky up there just for like a toy. If you've ever changed babies' diapers, you know once they get so they're wiggling and everything, you need a toy or something to keep them entertained so their hands are not digging in their diaper while you're trying to clean them. So for realistic gameplay, which, you know, nothing is realistic about this because babies are objects. I don't know why, like, I just want to be mad. That's just what I am. Like, no. So they've just put out 2 new Sims patches, updates, whatever. The first one that fixed my wedding stories, which I still don't have it. I may buy it now, but I kind of now want to wait for it to go on sale. But anyway, but they released a patch fixing that, which I haven't seen people actually use, like, interact with the packs since the patch. So I don't know if it really fixed it or if it's just a little better. If you guys have the pack or have watched some people play since the patch has come out, and you know if yes it is fixed or no it's not, please leave that in the comments below. I would really appreciate it, because I really don't want to buy a pack that's completely broken. I've already done that with Dine Out and I don't want to repeat. So if you hear clinking, my son is playing with a tape measure. He's running around measuring everything. So, but yeah, they released a patch that fixed the My Wedding Stories pack. And today, between me recording or doing screenshots and finishing my build, I don't know words. Anyway, between those, they released another patch for The Sims to fix the save error code 0 bug. If you had that in your game, please update your game so that is fixed. But yeah, we've had 2 updates that are supposedly like really good. It fixed the game for a lot of people, so hopefully that's good. But I'm still gonna fight and be mad about something, because that's just the week I've had. I'm just gonna be mad. It's okay, just let me be mad. So after I decorated the downstairs, I realized I had no kid toys or anything, and I have okay, so there's 4 bedrooms in this house, and I really had no idea the family that I thought would live here. In fact, like, I have all the little boy toys in the backyard, but I visualized the only boy, or maybe 2 boys in this house, they were like teenagers. They were older, so I don't know that they'd be out there playing with that stuff. So I probably should have thought that through a little more. But anyway, I've got a girl, I mean, it's more feminine bed, and then a toddler bed in this room, which is so small and just, but yeah, there was that footage if you needed to pause it to see it, because like I said, this video was so long that when I put the clips in, I tried to make them as small as I could and you actually be able to see them. I wanted this camper in here so bad, but it would have taken up every bit of space, and we needed some room for some skill building. Because literally, I forget about that again. I don't know why I keep doing that when I'm doing builds, because literally, that is the whole purpose of me, like, building a house or whatever, is for the skill building items, is so your sim can actually live there and actually learn. So the fact that I keep doing that, I don't know, but as a last minute decision, I do add a bunch of stuff. I've added guitars and violin, and I'm gonna eventually add the science table thing out here, right where I have that wall decoration with the shovel and everything. I'm gonna move that to the back wall. But yeah, and then this is a little artist nook. I don't know if any of the Sims are artistic or not, because like I said, I didn't visualize anybody, but I thought that would be a little cool. And I had a little poker table in here. Originally I had planned on making this like a man cave, and then I was like, no, I need skill building items for everybody, not just Dad. So sorry Dad, you don't get a man cave. But I don't know, and I know that's spices, but like, we don't have anything artsy in the game, especially without the little painter table and all that stuff that came with Get to Work maybe. So I used that thinking it could be neutral colored paints, natural colored paints, whatever you want to call them. They're definitely not neutral, they're browns. So anyway, yeah, and you see me put trash bins in there in the mudroom. Oh, sorry. Had to turn YouTube Kids on, Kids YouTube, whatever, for my son. But, yeah, I originally put garbage bins in there because that was when I had realized, oh no, I built a mudroom and can't use the laundry day pack. So later I realized that we had the old clothes like on the shelves or whatever, and that one hamper that's not an actual hamper. So that inspires me to make that an actual mudroom. But that would be further down the road. Further along in this video. So I don't know, I struggled so bad with everything, and I think it's just the headspace. I'm in a bad headspace right now, and I wanted to get this video out for you guys, and especially after posting a video saying, oh yeah, the video is going to be up Friday, and then I was like, no, there's no way, and I don't have enough subscribers to have the community tab, so I can't be like, oh, sorry guys. Not to mention I have a full weekend, so the earliest that the speed build would have came out was Monday, and I didn't want to do that either. So I'm pushing through, and like I said, this footage might not even be right. I redid this pantry so many times, but I don't know if you guys watch like House Flipper or the shows where they like show off mega $1 million mansions or whatever. But I've seen so many houses that they keep all of their appliances in their pantry, or like a second kitchen kind of deal. And so I thought that would be a cool idea, because originally I was going to actually have that as a pantry, and then, oh, guess what? It's coming, it's coming. It's a base game only build, so I didn't have any of the stuff that I needed to make it look like a pantry. So I decided I'd throw another refrigerator in there, and well, that I would probably just figure as a freezer, and that's where the microwave, dishwasher, and coffee pot is. And look, can we get a teapot that is also a coffee maker? I know that they're mods for that, and I think I have them installed in my game, but because of the fact that I'm uploading these to the gallery, I don't want to have CC in them. Not to mention that I'm absolutely awful at keeping track of what CC I have. I have a ton of CC in my game, and I don't have assembler or whatever, so I can't just tell you guys what it is or where to find it. And that is awful, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, the screenshots are coming up, so I will stop talking you guys' ears off now. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like me or like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be notified of my next videos, hit the notification bell. As office as this video is, I don't know why you subscribe, but you know, hey, you do you. Anyway, if you decide to stick around, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!